Today's horoscope, Virgo January 8th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. You see patterns in your life that you may have missed when you were busier or not quite as thoughtful as you are today. However, a Mercury-Mars quincunx points to some impatience or carelessness and a tendency to be misunderstood. Your ideas can be challenged, but try not to take it too personally. This energy can also serve to contrast your need for familiarity and the allure of the new and unexplored. It can be challenging to decide on any one thing without feeling like you're missing out somewhere else. It's best to pick something and focus on it so that you don't waste too much time in limbo. Even so, you have lovely prompts to forget the details and enjoy life without worrying too much as the moon moves into your adventure sector later today. Your grounded nature grants you serenity and harmony far more than most other zodiac signs. That ice at least on the inside. With Mars retrograde roaring in a fury at this time, everyone is feeling the tension. As the planet of sex and war, our red planet is powerful and impactful to us, so when it is weakened, we often feel like all of our energy and libido has also been siphoned away. The key to handling this energy is to surrender, relax, and recharge rather than getting fired up and inevitably burning ourselves out more. Learn to release. You can revisit discussions or battles later. With Mars retrograde now taking place in Cancer, situations from the past surrounding home or family may return to face. How far could you go? The future is brighter than you may think as the moon enters Taurus and squares Pluto in Aquarius. Part of you might be in disbelief if your current work life is in shambles. You may have encountered unexpected changes in your job, routine, or habits. It might be challenging to see how good things are coming if you are currently struggling. Although this might be a tumultuous time, you should have faith that these revelations and rejections will help you redirect your professional journey. The planetary alignment gives you the opportunity to bring the exotic into your life. Remember that other cultures can give us insight into ourselves that can light up our lives. Whatever exotic means to you, give it a try. Try to stimulate at least 3 of your senses with something new: taste, sound, smell, etc. The new does not need to disturb the things that give your life structure and regularity. Stick to your usual dietary boundaries while welcoming new ingredients and flavors into your kitchen. Today you may be feeling more introspective than usual. Don't worry, days like this tend to cause one to be more serious and contemplative. Stick close to home today if you can, and be sure to spend some time later nurturing yourself. Chances are you may have devoted a lot of time recently caring more for your home and family than for yourself. Turn this around by taking the time to recharge your spirit through activities that help you connect with yourself. After 2 months in a nostalgic and reflective part of your chart, something that would usually end with his return to Virgo and the start of a new Mars cycle, Mars has instead retrograded back into your friendship sector. 4 days after Venus returned to your relationship sector and with the asteroid Juno still in your communication sector where she was when Mars left in November, he has returned to become part of a powering up on the communication, social and relationship fronts. As you move into another busy year, being part of a team is more important than ever. The moon's departure from your relationship sector yesterday was always going to leave you more emotionally engaged and aware, and that includes an awareness of Venus, the planet of love's influence. While the lunar nodes will begin their policing of a balance between your own and your relationship needs later in the week, for now this is more about an awareness of your relationship desires, hopes, and dreams. Daily Planetary Overview. Intense emotions may feel like they're rocking your world when the moon enters Taurus and squares Pluto in Aquarius. You might find it challenging to ground yourself amid these strong feelings, which could catch you off guard. It's during times like these that good coping mechanisms become invaluable. Whether it's through deep breathing, a calming walk in nature, or simply talking to a friend, find what helps you regain your emotional balance. Have you ever had a day where everything felt overwhelming, but a simple act of self-care brought you back to center? When you're full of energy, it becomes easier to tackle important issues. Your clear thinking can help you successfully bring certain situations to a close, allowing you to resolve personal concerns that may have been weighing on you. As you face these challenges head-on, you might notice how your proactive approach leads to positive outcomes. Think back to a time when confronting a difficult situation brought about relief and clarity. Those moments are testaments to your strength and resilience. However, others might perceive your intensity as overwhelming. It's important to temper your enthusiasm with patience and understanding. Remember, everyone makes mistakes, and holding too high of expectations can strain relationships. Have you ever felt frustrated when someone didn't meet your expectations, only to realize later that compassion and understanding would have made the situation better? Taking a step back to consider others' perspectives can prevent unnecessary tension and foster stronger connections. Leaving behind the stresses of everyday life and finding ways to relax can help you rebuild your energy reserves. Even if you're typically outgoing and sociable, there's value in slowing down and focusing on collective goals rather than solely on personal achievements. If you've ever been part of a team where the shared objective took precedence over individual glory, you know how rewarding it can be. Collaboration often brings about the best results, and being open about your intentions can prevent misunderstandings. When you're self-assured and acting with minimal interference from others, it can feel like everything is flowing smoothly. Those around you may be more supportive and approachable, creating a pleasant atmosphere. With this newfound energy, it's easy to feel like you can accomplish anything. However, it's crucial to think about where you want to be in the future. What steps can you take now to prepare for a time when things might not be as easy? Reflecting on your long-term goals can guide your current actions. Complications that have been lurking in the background are starting to become more apparent. Delaying dealing with these issues might only make them more overwhelming. Tackling them head-on, even when it's difficult, can prevent future stress. Have you ever procrastinated on handling a challenge, only to find that addressing it sooner would have been less stressful? Learning from past experiences can empower you to act decisively and effectively. Financially, today might bring some challenges, so it's wise to be cautious to avoid potential losses. Be skeptical of advice from others, as some people might have their own interests in mind. Trust your instincts, and remember that it's okay to take your time making financial decisions. Have you ever felt pressured into a choice, only to later wish you had waited? Being deliberate in your actions can save you from unnecessary setbacks. If you're not feeling as bright or energetic as usual, don't be too hard on yourself. Everyone has days where they're not at their peak. If your health feels compromised, it's essential to avoid overexertion. Recognizing your limits and thinking about ways to improve your lifestyle can lead to a healthier and more balanced outlook. What small changes have you made in the past that had a big impact on your well-being? Sharing these insights could inspire others to make positive changes in their own lives. Navigating through intense emotions and fluctuating energies can be challenging, but with self-awareness and proactive strategies, you can find stability and success. Embrace these moments as opportunities for growth and reflection, and remember to share your journey with others. Your experiences and insights might just be the encouragement someone else needs to find their footing.